All right, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Here we are. We're going to be that person that you watch that does all the waiting for the thing. Wait for you. All right.
Did we start?
Nope. Yep. If I started
No, I
it.
wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah. Yep. We started it. Yep. We have. There we are. Perfect. Yay. Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
It's been a little bit of a crazy day at my house. Not because
Or not, because you haven't been home.
I haven't been home, I know. It's like, ugh. So, oops. I just threw my card on the floor. Let's make sure we got some sound here. Hello? No, we have no sound.
Oh, yep, I hear it.
Okay. Oop. Hello? Yes. We have sound. There we go. Whoop. Okay, well, this month I am featuring Peaceful Evergreens and Reindeer Fun. And Julie's doing Reindeer Fun and your PDF's over there or something. We can't remember. Oh, I know what I was going to get, Julie.
It's the paper, and I can't remember the name of the paper.
Okay, Julie, can you go into my office and please get me my sander? It's in the little acrylic thing that's just it's a Dollar Tree sander. Looks like a little block.
Okay.
It's right on the other side of my tape dispenser. Okay, I am featuring, so these are the two stamp sets we're doing, like we said, and Reindeer Fun and Peaceful Evergreens. So we are going to start with, we're not quite sure why all of a sudden we feel like we're so far away, but anyway, we're not. We are going to start with our back of our paper, which is a quarter sheet. That's the back. And, well, no, I'm not going to start with that. That's good. Yep. Thank you. So, your piece, 12 by 12.
This paper?
Huh?
Do you have this?
Yeah, it's in the bottom drawer.
Okay.
The right side bottom drawer. Okay, this is our new 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper, and you can use it for cards, but it's two-toned, and it's a lighter green, and this is the darker green. And my bone folder is not here, so we're gonna do that with my finger. And so we're gonna do a little tearing on here, and this is our piece of here, so I can't go above that line. So I'm just going to tear one little piece off, and if you can see, it's white cord. So it's got white in the core. I'm going to take this, and we're going to cut this down. Just tear it, and then it gives some interest. So now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put a little piece of glue, a little bit of glue here, and it's going to go just like that. So it just gives a little bit of interest to your card. So the reason why I did this is I wanted to show you what having two-tone paper can do. It not only looks cool one way or the other, but it can also, you can tear it. It's got the white core. Oh, come on. Come on. I don't want to have a lot of this come out, so I'm kind of trying to be gentle here. Well, yeah, then you get it all gooey. Then you wipe it on your pants.
That's what I
Except I got exercise pants on today, so that wouldn't be. Okay, that's probably a little bit too much glue, but we're going to go with it. I'm going to lay that down, and then we're just going to stick this here, and then that gives you your two-tone look. And it's using your paper a different way. But wait, there's more. And then when you get too much glue, you just take your finger and you wipe it off. Okay, but wait, there's more. So as you can notice, on the bottom of your card, there's this embossed piece. Now, this is the cool part. I have a little sander, probably all of you, even an emery board would work, but this is just a Dollar Tree little fingernail sander thing that I have in my craft stuff all the time. And you can lightly take and just sand some of that green on the top, and then it gives you, I would call a weathered look on the bottom. So it's just, so I tried to take this paper and show you different ways that you can use it, and yeah, that it would be great for card making, not just for scrapbooking. So now we're going to take our quarter sheet base, and we're just going to put a little glue around the edge like this. And then we're going to lay that down and just center it. So it's going to have a little border. I could have used a different color here if I wanted to, but I kind of wanted it just to kind of fade away in the back. And then we're going to take a piece of our DSP and we're going to stick it right up here on top. And I don't think I got, if this has got lines in it, I definitely didn't cut it straight because that's a little crooked. So we're going to take my scissors here and just cut that off. Perfect. All right. Okay, I got glue on my hands now. All right. So, did you find the paper? Mm-mm. Oh, it's right in the bottom drawer on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I found all the paper there. I didn't.
It's right. It's the very first one on this side. Okay. Well, anyway. Okay. I can go get it, Julie.
Yeah, one minute.
You can start. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to set this right in here, just like that. That kind of decorates the top. Okay, then in your, here's our paper that goes in the side, inside. And that little piece of typing paper goes right in here. And if you want to put like a reindeer or some bells or the little tree or whatever, you can totally stamp something on the inside. We don't do very much stamping on the inside just because of traveling. Yeah, because of traveling, it's just one more step of, yeah, stamping. So we have chosen to kind of delete that part of the thing. But man, it's great to decorate the inside of your card. So it's a really nice surprise when you do it. So this one says, hoping the season is bright and beautiful. So I'm just trying to figure out if I'm gonna take if you saw that, I kind of laid it down. I'm not gonna raise this up because we're gonna raise our reindeer up. Our neighbor's blowing off his sidewalk, which we've already did today. There's our little tab. And then we have our little reindeer, and I colored him in with, I believe, pecan pie and crumb cake. And I mean, he's super easy to color in, nothing too earth-shattering on him. You can make him as detailed, or you can leave him just blank. All right, here's my little tip for today. If you have a pack of dimensionals, if you don't have a pack of dimensionals, and you need some, let Julie and I know. We would be more than happy to order you some.
Yes.
But I just took packing tape. They come like this. They come with little pieces of paper on the top, just like this. And so when you use them, you have to pull off all those little pieces of paper after you stick it down. So I saw another demonstrator do this, and I'm trying it out, and I like it so far. Is you take on the parts that are all perforated like that, you lay a piece of packing tape. I would suggest using a higher quality packing tape than Dollar Tree packing tape, but that's what we have and that's what we're doing. So you just lay it down and then you pull this back, and when you pull it back, all those little tops to these dimensionals are on the back of the packing tape. And then you just, yeah, so you just take your thing, and I could take my take your pick tool too if you wanted to, and just pick these off. But what's cool is they're not now they're done, they're ready to go. So I don't have to stop and peel all those little tops off. So just a fun little tip that I've been using, and I really do like it. So our reindeer is so excited for the season, upcoming season, and so he is dancing with glee. Bruce and I saw a buck. I can't remember how. It's the oldest buck, biggest buck I've seen in Bellingham, and it was going across Alabama Hill today, and he probably had 8 points or something. It was huge. It should not be here in the city. It should be somewhere that somebody could catch him and or something, because
he needs to be someplace up in the hills.
he needs to be so then somebody can take him home and use him for deer meat.
Oh no! Not if they've made it that far.
Oh no, he would feed a family for a long time, but he did not need to be in the middle of Alabama Hill.
No,
he was kind of a grandpa. He was kind of a grandpa-ish type. We're gonna stick one right here. No. We're gonna put. I have him somewhere else, and I don't really like where I have. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put this one here. I'm gonna put this one up because we like to move things. Oh, poo! Oh, it's not gonna get moved. This one will. This will go up here. So we're gonna go across that way. Okay. So there's our first card out of Reindeer Fun. So it's a fun way to show you how to use our 12 by 12. They come with 12 sheets for $12.50 and or is it $11.50? I think it's $11.50. And it's really nice paper, and it's the two-tone, so you can have some more fun with it. All right, we are going to make another Reindeer Fun. I wish you guys could hear the guys thing outside. So this one has bunches of little pieces. So just keep dumping out. And I didn't put any bling in here because I figured we really didn't need it, because there's lots of little things. So I'm going to take my silicone craft sheet, and we're going to make our reindeer here. So let's get all the pieces to that. And so we have 1, 2, and 3. And this is designed so when you make sure you get it going the right direction. But oh wait, yeah, it is the right direction. So basically, you're going to put the black piece down first, then you're going to put the white. They have done such a good job with this die to make it look very realistic and go together so easy. It's not hard at all. Of course, it's really kind of hard when you're not. So just line that up, just like that, and like that. And this one, there we go, like this, like this. I'm gonna put a little dot up on his ears and up here. Oops. And we're just gonna lay him down, and voila, we have a deer. And you don't have to do no coloring in, no nothing. And I mean, it's even got the little whites in the eyes. Isn't that just cute? I think it's so cute. Yep. Okay. So as you can see, your circle will have a hole in it because I was trying to use paper sparingly. And so I cut your wreath out of that. So that's why there's a hole in there. So just take your DSP. We're going to run a little bit of glue around the outside here. Julie and I did card play this weekend, so we're kind of live, Facebook live, lethargic. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. We had to. They don't put us. We don't put us on early because we live in the Northwest, but it still was.
It's a 2-hour
time difference. So yeah.
Most of the people. There's a few people on the West Coast.
Yeah. So yes, Janice and a few other people. Penny could watch. Okay, so I just stuck a little bit of glue. I kind of placed them where I wanted them. I just stuck a little bit of glue in the back of that thing. And I think this one we're going to raise up on a dimensional because I like doing this thing. So I need to keep practicing using them. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna put some up here. I was gonna say on those acorns. Gosh, where did that come from?
Wow.
Wow. Acorns for antlers? I guess antlers.
Horns.
Yeah, horns. Yeah. I should have had my black ones. Okay, so we're gonna just lay him here. And this one's kind of out in the woods, in the middle of the trees. And hopefully I've given you enough twine here to do a double. Oh, I got glue on my hands. It's a little harder to do with glue on your hands. Okay, whoop, because it grabs it. All right, there we go. Come on. There we go. All right, oh, my fingers grab it. Okay, so let's get a glue dot here. And this roll of glue dots is backwards, so you gotta grab them where you can. And we're just gonna stick that right here. Hopefully you can't hear our neighbor. He's quite loud with his, sounds like a sick cow. Oh, that was the other weird thing we saw today.
A sick cow?
No, a cow's head.
Where?
In the back of a truck. I thought it was a Halloween mask. No, it was a real cow's head. Ugh. It was down at the marina. Okay, so there's our little reindeer. And I've never seen that before, and I don't care to ever see it again.
Why it was in the back of the-
I don't know, but it was gross. Okay, and then we have I thought was a really fun card layout. So, Julie and I make these card layouts and get the ideas from other demonstrators, or we dream them up or whatever. But oh my gosh, you could just go back. This is a super easy one to duplicate if you wanted to do some mass cards. All this paper comes in the Reindeer Fun DSP, and it's just such an easy layout to do. Oop, see, my fingers have glue on them. I should have brought those wet wipes out. Oh, come on. I keep picking it up with my finger. Okay, now we're going to take some more glue. And we're going to sticker this on. Probably going to need just a hair more because we're on our little... I was so excited. I thought this one was retired, this embossing folder, and it's not. And I was so excited that it wasn't. So I grabbed it and used it this month. Okay. Hold it down for a minute.
Yeah, with your sticky fingers.
Yeah, my sticky fingers. Okay, now we're going to take our card base. And I didn't put any sentiment on here, so this could be a birthday card. This could be a thank you card. This could be a Christmas card. It could be a thinking of you card. It could really be anything.
Hello.
Yep.
Hey,
Miss you, a friend card. Let's do coffee. Throw a coffee card in there. This is going to blop out. Oh, yep, there it is. I'll just spread that around. Okay. That was a lovely job of spreading. Lovely.
A globbing?
A globbing. It's going to be a globber. I did a real small 1/8 inch border on this one, so it looks just like the piece of white, but it's definitely got there. Okay, there's card number 2. So really easy and a lot of fun, and trying to highlight all the dies and everything that are in this card. Mm-hmm. Did we find out what the name of this is? No, because I haven't found the paper yet.
It's Splendid Autumn.
Splendid Autumn.
Splendid Autumn.
Splendid.
Yes.
Splendid.
Yes.
Splendid Autumn.
6x6 designer
Series paper. So Julie and I decided to do a fall card in here, obviously, because we're in fall.
Actually, I have 2 fall cards.
Yeah. So I did 2 kind of Christmas, but they're not really. They don't have to be Christmas. Okay, there's a little trick to this. We'll see how well I do. We have a little puzzle card here. Some of you might have different colors than I have, which is fine. So I would suggest first doing this puzzle thing. So let's get rid of all these pieces. Now, my card base is this. Your card base could be this, which a lot of them are this. I think Julie and I have this color, maybe a couple more. But so don't fret if yours doesn't look just like mine, because they all coordinate. But we want to look at the paper here and just lay them out. Now, your 3/4 inch piece, you have one, all these are 1/2 inch, but your last piece is 3/4 inch. So it's going to be down here at the bottom. And all the rest of these are 1/2 inch. Oh my gosh, if I did this the first time, I'll be shocked. Be shocked. Look at that. And I didn't even know that. Wow. Okay, my little fold there's a little off, but we'll fix that in a minute. Okay, so just line your paper up, and what the idea is, I'm going to put my bottom one down first. And I am going to do glue for this, and that gives me a little leeway to move if I need to. And this is your 3/4 inch piece. So it's down here on the bottom. And you should have just a little, not a real big border, just a real small one. Then I'm going to do my top one. I can't believe I laid that out. I tried to cut them and put them right together as I did them, so they would be somewhat in order. You just have to remember the 3/4 inch ones down at the last one. Okay, and then we're gonna take, that one goes there, these go here, and basically you can just go right in a row, because I think what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna do this one, then I'm gonna do the top one. And then we're gonna go here, and you want just a little hair showing. That one. And then we're gonna do that one, and that one. Yeah, they're gonna come out just right. Ha! Amazing, like it's supposed to. And go like this. That's our tree. Okay. Just a little, just like that. And this one's next, and this one's last. So I think just making sure that 3/4 inch with the bigger one is down on the very bottom is the main, that helps you figure out the puzzle. Oop. See, if you got that glue, you can just move it just a hair. Okay, let's move it down just a little bit more. There, just like that. And then I guess this would be kind of wheat. I don't know, probably. And we're gonna go just like that. Yes, it's wheat. Julie and I both follow farmers on YouTube, yeah. And they're doing their wheat and their corn and their soybeans. And I don't know if you've never watched farmers work, they're very tired. I mean, it's a, I need my bullet folder here. Sorry. Crash. Oh, there it is. It's underneath my hand. That's great. So if yours aren't quite, okay, just take your bone folder and kind of get that crease there. Perfect. Okay, there's our front. And then we're going to take some Cajun craze, I believe. This is what this one is. We're going to put that in here. That's going to be our, similar to our first card, but different.
Okay.
Similar, but different. Okay, so we're going to go like that. And I hope nobody flooded out with all the crazy weather. Oh, it's terrible.
It's nice today.
Yeah, we walked today. It was beautiful. Down the marina, it was just gorgeous. Okay, this would be a nice one to stamp a leaf or something inside. But we really didn't highlight a stamp set with this. We were highlighting more the paper.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So this is your little tag, and we're going to glue that one down. And I put it up here. Again, you can do whatever you like. These are just suggestions. And then I believe I raised this one up. And we're gonna do one here and one there. Oops, not upside down.
Oh, come on.
It's very hard to see from. There we go. Just like that. And then I cut the leaves out of the paper also just to kind of coordinate with it. And then we're just going to put these down, I think, with glue dots would be the easiest thing. We don't have to worry about sticky fingers. So I'm going to take glue dot and stick it right there. And we're going to put one here. I'm going to put another glue dot. And we're going to stick it on top, right there. Put our other leaf here. And these leaves come from this stamp set that maybe the sentiment's in there, but the dies for the tag come from that one. Yeah. So it comes from there. That's the one that we used for card play last time, Julie.
Yeah.
All right. You are up, my dear.
Uh-oh.
Let's go here. And what you need?
I was going to see if my PDFs were in.
I don't think we have any extra PDFs for yours. Okay. So there we go. There's card number 3. Super easy, but I think pretty.
That paper is fun because it lends itself to all sorts of
stuff. Okay, you're
all right. You want to start with fall and then move into winter, or do you want to start with winter and move into fall?
Yeah.
Let's start with fall. So my first card is a birthday card, and it's using some more of that Splendid Autumn DSP. I really like it. I like any of those cards, or any of that paper that has a scene in it. Anyway, okay, so let's get our bits. This card has no stamping because it's all made with paper. So we have our birthday and our bling. Come on. And your DSP might look a little bit different. You only get so many of each color. So, okay, let's start. So I'm going to take my DSP and I'm going to adhere it to my green. I believe this is garden green. And then there is an embossed piece. I love this fern 3D pattern. It is fun. And we're gonna put that right in the middle of this. And then we're gonna put this on the top of our card. Fall is my favorite time of year because I love fall colors. All the leaves that are changing. My favorite are the reddish kind. But I'll take it all. I just love it. Okay, so then that's just going to be centered on there. We're going to take our piece of paper and put it on the inside real quick. Otherwise I'll forget. Like that. Okay, then we have our happy birthday with our background. So you just punch out the little bits that are hanging on. Oh, this is nice. I just noticed that the eye is attached to the birthday. Good. I don't have to worry about an eye. Okay, so now we're going to take our happy and put some glue on it. And again, that's where this silicone mat comes in, because if it goes, it might get on your fingers, but it won't. I don't know how to put it. It's just beneficial when you go to glue it on there. The glue sticks to the silicone mat, not to where it's not supposed to be. That's what makes it good. Okay, so we're gonna add our happy. And again, you can move it a little bit if you put extra glue on there like I did. Oops, or scoot it off. Ah, messy, messy. Now all the glue's off of it. But see, then it'll dry on there, and then you can just, then you just peel it off. Makes it really cool. And if you have the kind of tape runner that's you know, like the glue, then it'll the part that you don't have on the letter sticks onto the the silicone mat, and then you don't have that mess all over your fingers. So anyway, I love my silicone mat. And there's a little flexibility with the letters here as far as getting them straight. Oh, wow, I really put a lot of glue on that one. I'm gonna let it dry for a minute. Okay, I'll set this over. I'll let it dry before I put anything on top of it, but I'm gonna put it on the card. Okay, then I'm just gonna add some, well, you can either do, so it's gonna hang off, at least mine hung off the edge a little bit, so I'm not gonna glue that part down. I'm just gonna glue the part that's gonna sit on, if that makes sense. So that way it won't be folded over like that. There, and see, then it has some dimension there. And if you wanted to, you could put a little dimension under there to hold it, but I don't think it needs it. And then I'm going to add my bling. Just for fun. Yeah, we'll put that one here. Okay. And there's card number 1. Yay. Happy birthday. Happy fall birthday. Okay. Card number 2 is again using the DSP. And this one I did. Now, if you don't want to have a friend, I mean, if you don't want to have the sentiment, just turn it over. And then that'll hide that sentiment. And, you know, so if you didn't want to have that, if you want to just be I'm thankful, it could be more of a Thanksgiving card than. Oh, these are some of the other pictures.
They all have solids on the back, which is nice.
Yeah, I'll show you that in a minute. So there's that.
That's that one that I used.
Of course, we've used a lot of them that have like the full picture, but, and then this is backs.
Yeah.
So they're really fun. It's really, really pretty paper. I like it a lot. Okay, so let's get our bits for this one. I made a mess. But what's new, right?
You mean you didn't put sticky paper down for them? You didn't put it on sticky paper?
No, I'm sorry.
Man.
I apologize.
Wow.
And I should have. All right.
That's all right.
Okay, so this card.
See, this looks lower than it was Saturday.
It does look lower.
Yeah, so I pushed it down harder.
We're gonna start this card with, see, there's one advantage to having sticky fingers is then you can pick up some of those pieces of paper.
Pieces. Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and,
Did we see if anybody was even watching this today?
yeah, I saw it. There was 3 people. Wendy and Gail were on,
Oh, hi, Wendy and Gail.
and me.
And Julie.
So I'm just gonna glue this one down.
And I'll be sending PDFs. I'll try to do them tonight or tomorrow morning. And we finally have Gail's correct address, so she will be,
Email address.
yeah, her email address, so we can send it to the correct address.
And
That
this
would be great.
it's called the Falling Leaves embossing folder.
That was another one that we had last year, and they brought it back for this year,
Yeah.
which I didn't realize that was happening either.
So you can put it on there however you want the leaves. I don't know. Maybe I want them because they're falling and they're
Falling.
getting on the ground.
Yeah.
So that just adds a little texture to this little flap rather than putting paper on it or anything else. Okay, now we're going to take our inside and center it in between the flap and the fold is the ideal. Just like that. Then, oops. Sticky fingers.
You got a little sticky there?
A little sticky.
A little sticky.
We're gonna take this and put this on the front of our card. I might go ahead and probably should have done this a little crooked.
That's okay. Just close one eye and
Yeah, just tilt it.
tilt it a little bit. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, they said. It'll be fine.
Ah, just perfect. Sometimes
Just
you can
tilt your
shove it
head
over.
when you hand it to
Yeah,
someone.
yeah. Just turn it
Put a
over.
note on it that says tilt head when you open.
And then these are oh, I
Tags.
can't remember. Yeah, these are tags. So you can put these on bow, which I might do just for fun. Tie my bow in here like that. See if we like it. If we don't, you can do it like I did it in this
Bad
card, and
idea.
I just
If you don't,
put it
bad
here.
idea.
Yeah, if you don't, well, too bad.
Yeah, if you don't like it, it was a bad idea.
Yeah, then I was wrong.
Yeah.
Then it's tying a bow in public here, because it takes me about 90 tries.
It's very scary.
Also because I just never get them even. So I'll just end up trimming it. It's not horrible. It's not perfect, but it's not horrible. The scissors are gone.
Underneath the...
Oh, I found them. I found them. So I'll just trim this here. Like I say, my issue is more getting them the same length. Anyway, there. Now we want to, if you want this to be stable, you can put a little dot of glue here. If you don't care if it flops around, then yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. So I'm going to try her.
It's kind of nice in a way. You just gotta get
It's
used to doing
nice.
it.
It's just whether or not, oh, you know what? I goofed. You don't
It's
want
not
one
gonna
on that
open-
end.
It's not gonna open, Julie.
Yep, you don't want that one on that end. So I'm just going to put it up here.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to put glue on this. And
On
then
one side.
I'm just going to put it down so you can see more of the picture. Just, yeah, put your glue on one side or your dimensional. There. And there you have just a simple card. I'm very thankful to have you all as our friend. Okay, my third card is using the Reindeer Days. So,
Reindeer
just
fun.
kind of reindeer fun.
Yeah.
And it was fun. Okay. So, I'll buff out my bits. So this one, I cut out the circle and then ran it through that embossing folder that Barb had, or
Yeah,
the
snowy
snowflake one. So
Yeah,
it
which
was
is
kind
so
of fun.
pretty.
Oh, and if
No.
it's, I did my first two, I did wrong. So hopefully you all have the right ones, because you can see it's supposed to have little stamps on it, but I like this side better, so we're not going to have those stamps. There's
Don't
only,
ask us.
yeah. Oh well, I couldn't waste the paper. I didn't have any more, and I didn't want to cut out another everything, and so I just decided I would live with it. So I think the other one went to Barb.
Probably.
So there, and then we have our, oh, do we? Oh, yes. The DSP has a little deer that you can cut, die cut out. So that's what I did. This one I stamped and colored, but if you want more vibrant colors, or if you enjoy stamping and coloring, you can do that. But I enjoy using the DSP. You're letting somebody else do the coloring. So then he's got a little bit of, oops, you have to pull it down far enough. Oh, uh-oh. What'd I do? This one doesn't have any sticky on it.
Because you pulled it.
I pulled it off of there. Gotcha.
There's some. Oh, there's more. Over
Yeah,
there in the
I know,
corner.
but I might as well use the one that's stuck to my
I
finger.
know there's one up in the corner though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There. Yeah. There's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch there.
See, my only problem is that they stick to my fingers.
Yeah.
And everything else sticks to my hand.
Well, you just
You just get used to it.
them.
Yep.
Yeah, you just
It's a
decide,
great idea.
yeah.
It really is a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
You can have all those little things hanging out all over your house.
now my little deer is going to be frolicking through. It's like a window. Okay, then you have a strip of red. And it's, oops, going to be too much glue. So we're going to spread it out a little bit and get it all over my fingers. So then that's the advantage of this too. You can wipe up that excess glue off of your fingers.
Julie, I'm making a mess.
I am making a mess.
Yes.
You are right. Okay, this is going to go across here. That's okay. It'll be covered with the sentiment. Oh, that's not too bad.
I know. We both have glue on our fingers.
Yeah.
I don't like sticky. I can get my hands dirty, but I do not like sticky.
The kind of sticky I hate
Yeah.
is honey.
Ugh.
Yep. I love honey in my tea, but I
I
hate
never eat honey.
honey on my fingers.
Yeah, he would eat honey, just eat honey. And, ugh. I don't like it.
Someone make a big bowl. Let's see, I don't know what the rule of thumb is, how far up you go to make sure that you have enough and have it be more even. Because I know it takes
Well,
more.
we do have a bow jig,
Yes, we do.
which would be helpful.
Yes, it would.
But I sold all mine and I don't have one anymore, so I just do mine. I have to do mine freehand still.
Yeah.
So
Okay. This is really cool ribbon. What I don't like about it is it has an inside and outside.
has an innie and an outie.
Yeah, well, you can see the white on the inside.
Yeah,
But if you want it to look
It
that
doesn't
way, it's
matter.
not a big deal.
it's gonna be underneath most of it anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so actually I'm gonna find my, there it is. And this is gonna be elevated.
There's more on that side.
Oh yeah, I see them.
It's gonna be elevated, levitated.
Escalated.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should have probably waited to put
Do you
my
put your bow
deer.
down first?
Actually, I'm going to tuck it. Yeah, I guess I am. I just wasn't sure if it would be big enough to do, if that makes sense at all.
Yeah.
So, yep, I'm going to grab a glue dot.
That's right up there by the box.
Oh, here, no.
It's right underneath the silicone pad.
I put the silicone pad on it.
On top of it. Poor Julie, she has to do everything backwards for me.
Yeah. Uh-oh. These dots look bigger. And just put that down, and
Is it
then
over dots?
I'm gonna put my happy holidays right on top of it. Then I'm gonna make my ends look a little neater. There. Yeah, it's just kind of a fun little card. And that's, oh, I have to put it on the,
I wish you guys could have seen that. She cut the ribbon, flipped it, one went over the garbage can and went on this side. One went on this side of the garbage can, so neither piece made it in. That was pretty. You couldn't make that.
I couldn't
happen.
make it happen.
No, that was good.
Because my
That
hands are sticky.
Yeah, that was good. One went one way, one went the other.
There we go.
It's all right. You're forgiven. It was just funny. It was one of those, like, it totally just, yeah.
I love red and crumb cake together, I have to admit. I do.
There's a little something on the back of the card. I'm not sure what it is. Right there. It's a little Chad.
Something else to stick on my finger. Anyway, there's card number 3. We hope that you guys. Oh, and then I'll bring his little. I'll bring his.
Prizes.
Yeah, I should have put the deer on last. That was my mistake. Because this. There we go.
Way to go.
No, I goofed.
Way to go, Julie.
All right, Julie. All right. We have some.
Here, just a minute. I'll pick all the ribbon up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let that dry. All right, you ready?
This is for a 6x6 pad of paper.
And we have Donahue. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, there's one.
Okay.
And Mary E. for
right.
some envelopes and cards.
Card bases.
bases. They're cool. They don't. I mean, they were from last. Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
next.
we got some classic matte dots.
Classic matte dots. You can see that I am. And we have Lee Lingbloom. Yay! I know
right.
her. That's my
Great.
sister-in-law.
And you got one more.
One more. These are good fall colors.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? We have Janice Clapp. Yay!
All right.
Cool.
Here we got one more.
One more.
For the classic.
The classic matte dots.
Yep.
That would be versus the unclassic.
Classic matte dots. Yeah. Yeah.
And we have Sharon. Yay!
All right.
All right, everybody.
There we go.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a fun time. Hope you enjoy your cards.
And next,
You can take pictures of them and then post them on
this
whatever
Facebook.
Facebook live
Yeah,
thing,
'cause it's a
and then we
private-
can see
it's
how
private.
yours
It's
turned
just
out.
for us.
Yeah, it's
And
yeah.
then also, if you remember, our date I believe, has changed next month too.
Our delivery dates are different next
Here it
month.
is. Here it is.
We
Okay,
have.
I have it right here. Oh, here's your
Good.
PDFs. Okay.
Oh, is mine?
Yeah.
Oh, mine were just folded.
Oh, wait. Maybe
It's
here.
coming. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
At the very bottom.
down.
Okay.
Okay, there
So-
we go. Remember that yellow piece of paper we gave everybody?
Yeah, it's in your bag. But
Yeah.
if you don't open your bag.
Yeah. Then you won't
So
have it.
Friday, we're delivering south on November 8th. November 9th, Saturday, we're delivering north. And then card class will still be on the 19th. We just have to do early because we have a commitment the weekend before the 19th. So don't forget, we'll be delivering card kits Friday, November 8th, down to Mount Vernon. And then Saturday, we'll be going up to Linden and Ferndale on Saturday, November 9th. Okay, everybody, thanks so much. We will,
Have a good
have a good rest of your day. Enjoy what little sunshine we might have this
happy
week.
Halloween.
Oh, yeah, that
Yes,
too.
that's gonna
Yeah,
happen
that's,
before.
yeah. That's just like next weekend, or
I
next
know.
something, not the
I
weekend.
know.
But anyway. All right,
Okay.
everybody, we sure appreciate you. Bye.
Right.